Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about few more style attribute properties which we can utilize in order to improve the web page look and appearance. Okay, so in this session, mainly we are going to talk about three properties. One is border radius, another one is height, and next one is width. Okay, so these are the three things: border radius, height, and width, which we are going to discuss in this particular session. Now, if you have not watched the previously published session, then I request you to please go and check out the previously published session first, because these all sessions are in proper sequence and sync. So if you refer the playlist sequentially, then it would be very easy for you to understand and grab the ongoing topic. Okay, because today, for example, today we are going to talk about border radius, but if you don't know about border, then it would be a bit difficult for you to understand it, right? But if you know and if you have watched the previous session, then it would be very much easy for you to understand the ongoing topic. Okay, that's why I request you to please go and check out the previously published sessions first and follow the sequence. All right. Okay, so now let's start with the topic. And the first thing that we are going to discuss today is border radius. That how we can apply the border radius. And why do we need border radius? So first thing, radius is need when you want to make border round corner. Okay, so if you want to border rounded corner, then you can utilize the border radius. Okay, so let's see how we will use it. But before we start the actual discussion, let me show you the exact code which we have right now. So you can see here we are using the basic syntax of HTML, where we have just written the one heading and one paragraph. So let me show you that on browser. So you can see this is the browser, and here we have just noted down one heading and a paragraph: welcome to the Tech Sharmit podcast. Now on this text we will try different ways in order to improve the look and appearance. Okay, all right, so let's go with the border radius. Now we all know that if we are going to apply, if you wanted to apply border radius, then there should be one radius, right? There should be one border, otherwise where we can apply it, right? So let's add border first. Okay, so I will simply add one style attribute here. So style and border, let's say 5px solid, and color I would go with red. Okay, so this is just a simple paragraph where we have just added one style attribute with a property border. So if I save it, refresh my browser, you will see now it is coming with a border. Okay, the above one is the one where we have not applied anything. In the second one we have applied the border radius. Clear? All right, not the radius, sorry, the border only. Radius we have not applied yet. Okay, so let's apply border radius. Let me copy it again so that you can see the clearly difference. Okay, so now in the above one we have border. Now we will apply border radius. So for that you just need to write here border radius, let's say 50 pixel. Okay, so I'll just make it as 50 pixel. Save your code, go to browser and refresh it. So now you can see the second box, the second paragraph is coming in a rounded corner, right? You can see the border is in rounded corners. Why? Because we have applied the border radius to it. So this is the exact purpose of using border radius. Whenever you want to show rounded corners of a border, then in that case you can utilize border radius. Now if you want to change it a bit, let's say I just want to go with 10 pixels only, so I can change my value accordingly, and after a refresh you will see now it has been slightly changed. Okay, but for now let's keep it 50 itself. All right, so this is the one thing which I wanted to show, which is border radius. So I think now it is clear that normal border or the by default border is coming like this only, but if you want to go with a rounded corner border, then you can utilize this style property border radius, and we are using border radius, that's why there should be border, so that's why we are using these two properties in a combination. Okay, perfect. Now we will talk about the height and width. So firstly, let's focus on height. So for example, I wanted to apply height to a paragraph. So how we can do this? So to do this, you just need to write style attribute and height property. Let's say 50 pixel. Okay, it is up to you like how much pixels you want, but I just go with a 50 pixels. So I will save it with Control S. Let's refresh your browser. So are you able to see anything here? No. Why? Because it is not visible, although it is changed, but still it is not visible because everything is in white color apart from the text. So to make it properly visible, what I can show you or to explain you in a simpler way, I'll add border to it. So let me add border, a simple border with a 5 pixel and solid blue. Okay, so this time I will go with a blue color. Okay, fine. So now if I save this and refresh the code, you will see now you can see the height, like it is coming in a 50 pixel height. To change it, you just need to, for example, I make it 80 pixel. Okay, so I'll save it, refresh it. So now you can see height has been increased. So whenever you want to increase the height of any element, not only even for paragraph, for any element, then you can utilize this height property of a style attribute. Clear? Fine. Accordingly, like you can change, if you want more height, you can select 100 pixel. Even like if I go with 100 pixel, it will come like this. Okay, so it is up to you. So this is the one thing. Now the next thing is how we can apply width. So in the same manner we can apply width. So let me copy the normal paragraph first. I'll show you how we can use width. And these are very important properties. Why? Because there are various scenario in projects where we are supposed to use height, width and border radius. So there you can utilize this thing. Okay, so let's apply width here. So to apply width, you just need to write style attribute, go with width, for example 50 pixels. Okay, so right now, like for width, you can easily see. Let me save it, refresh it. So you can see the text is coming in this way. It is wrapped. Why? Because width is reduced. So that's why the text is auto wrapped. Clear? But still, to make to show you more visibly, to show you more clearly, I'll simply add border to it. So border 5px solid with a color green. Okay, let's go with a green color. So if I refresh this after a save, you can see it is 50 pixel width. Okay, let's change width to 500 pixel at least so that we can easily see it. So now I changed it to 500 pixel and this is coming like this. Okay, so this is how we can utilize style attribute property width. So far we have discussed border radius, width and height. Now, some of you might be thinking, is it possible to use all these three together? Yes, it is possible. Even you can use any property together. So let me show you that how. Let's copy the normal one so that we can customize it as per our requirement. So I'll just simply go here, paste it. Okay, so let's apply border first because everything would be more visible if you use border. Okay, so style border 5px solid. Let's go with a yellow color this time. Okay, all right, so now border is added. Let me show you that. Refresh, it is coming like this. Okay, or maybe we can change the color if it is not properly visible to you. Let's go with maybe we can select any color, like it's up to you how you want to select it. The golden color. Okay, golden rod. So this is the color. Okay, although it is also a same color, so maybe we can go with some other color, maybe pink or something. Yes, let's go with this color. All right, so this is the color. So you can simply select this by looking at the color itself. So now we have selected this. Now it's time to see the output again. Yes, it is coming good. Okay, now what we will do, we will apply height to this element. So to apply height, you just need to write height. Let's say maybe 80 pixels and save it, refresh the page. So it is coming like this. Let's go with width and keep it width also should be 80 itself. So 80, but I think it will affect the core. Let's see. It is coming like this. So if you want to go with this, otherwise you can change it as per your requirement. For example, let's go with the 500 itself. So now we have changed it to 500 and you can see it is coming in this way. Okay, so this is the best way to utilize all the combination of properties. So now it is clear that we can use the combination of all properties together. Like here we are using how much properties? We are using border, we are using, okay, radius is missing. Okay, all right, so we just use border, height, width. So let's apply radius as well. So border, radius, and it should be 5 pixel. I think this is enough. So let's save it and refresh it. I think it is not saved. Or maybe, oh yeah, it is rounded corner. Let me show you more clearly. By 50 pixel. Save it, refresh it. So you can see although the text is going outside, but it is up to you, like how you are going, how you wanted to design it. But I just want to go with 20, let's say. So I'll save it and refresh it. So it is coming like this. Okay, then maybe you can use margin, padding, or whatever we have learned so far. You can utilize it and try to make it. Okay, so yeah, that's how we can utilize the uh, style attribute properties, border, radius, height, width. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.